Hello, everyone, and welcome to day 91 of my 100-day project. We have started the last medium, charcoal and graphite, last 9 days or 10 days. Amazing. So, yeah, first day of a fresh medium is always a little bit nerve-wracking for me. But I do have to say, I really enjoy working with charcoal in this way. So I'm working with 3 different types of charcoal today. I'm working with Derwent XL charcoal blocks. I love these. I have them in shades of black and gray, and I have them in colors, and I just love them. They make a mess, but they're fabulous. I love how big and chunky they are. And I did a lot of blending with my finger, and I know that's a no-no because the oils from your hands can really damage the paper over time. And I had to go find my blending stump, which I found eventually, but I did use my fingers a lot, so don't come for me. So that's one form of charcoal I'm using. The other is I'm using a charcoal pencil, and then I'm using General's compressed charcoal in white. So I'm using a piece of Canson Mi Tientes paper, and I love it for this. I'm not a huge fan of it for soft pastel. I did like it with oil pastel, and I do really enjoy it with charcoal. And I like to use the color as the mid-tone. So I'm using the grays and the darks for more of my darker values. I've got the white for my lightest value, and then I'm using the paper itself as the mid-tone. And I thought it worked out pretty well. This went super fast. I didn't want to fuss with her too much. I just wanted to keep it fresh and not overwork it. And I just really love how she came out. I'm a huge Sleep Token fan for anybody that is familiar with their music. And I was listening to some of their music, and the song I was listening to, just immediately when I drew her eyes were closed, and it just fit the song. And so I left her eyes closed, and that made it go quickly as well. So I have to say, for the first one of this 10-day stint on charcoal and graphite, I feel pretty good about the medium and kind of building that muscle memory. I saved it till the very end because I don't know, I had a story that it was going to be the hardest one. But after doing this, I really don't think it is. Like, all the work that I've done over these last 90 days has just set me up. I've built the muscle memory for it, whether it's soft pastel or oil pastel or wax pastel or charcoal. The muscle memory is in my body now. And so I didn't really think too much about it. I just had fun, and I really love the way she came out. I have another piece of this color paper that I've cut, so I'll probably use that tomorrow. And then I'm not sure which papers I'll explore. With the charcoal, I've got sulfite paper, I've got drawing paper, I've got Bristol, I've got all kinds of papers. So we'll see. I do really like the colored grounds, so I might end up doing a few on different colored grounds. I've also got graphite that I've included for myself in this 10-day window. In particular, I really love the water-soluble graphite, so I might do some watercolor paper with that, so stay tuned for more there. But I did enjoy, and even though these blocks are humongous, I was fine kind of getting the shadows in there, and I used the charcoal pencil to get the fine details that I needed, which I didn't really need much of, and it worked out great. I need to find my other erasers. This is a pink rubber eraser that I had in my little drawing kit, but I have some white plastic erasers I need to find. I have a click eraser, so I've got some other tools that I need to go dig up, and that will help me, but I didn't really need to erase too much, just a little bit today. And there we go. Day 91 in the books. I have to say, I'm kind of looking forward to this charcoal series. It is really fun to just kind of play with value and not think about color. As much as I love color, it is nice. It's a good stretch. It's good practice to really focus on values. And I think that's what charcoal does, is it really helps you focus on values. So that'll be a good exercise over these next few days. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you are doing well. If you have a long weekend this weekend, I hope you fill it with things that you love, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for joining me. Bye.